deep in the African wilderness, where even lions think twice before starting a fight. One tiny predator made a decision that looked completely insane. Not a leopard, not a hyena, not even a lion, a honey badger. In the dead of night, it crept silently toward one of Africa's most successful hunters, an African wild dog pack. Not to attack the adults, not to steal leftover food, but to steal one of their puppies. If you've ever heard that honey badgers fear absolutely nothing, today you're about to understand why. But what happened just minutes later turned a simple theft into one of the most dangerous situations any honey badger could ever face. Because this time, the entire pack woke up. And what they did next is something very few people ever get to witness. Stay with us until the end. Because one incredible fact about honey badgers completely changes how you'll see this fearless animal forever. African wild dogs are among the greatest hunters on Earth. While lions succeed in roughly 30% of their hunts, wild dogs often succeed more than 80% of the time. That's one of the highest hunting success rates of any large predator. But every powerful hunter has one weakness: their pups. Unlike wolves, African wild dog puppies spend their first weeks inside underground dens while the adults leave to hunt. During this time, only a few adults stay behind as babysitters. To most predators, those dens are simply too risky. But honey badgers don't think like most predators. They think like professional thieves. A honey badger rarely wins by being stronger. It wins by being bolder. Instead of chasing fast prey, it looks for opportunities. Bird eggs, snake nests, beehives, rodents, young animals. Anything that can be stolen with the least amount of effort. And tonight, the smell coming from one particular wild dog den was impossible to ignore. Fresh milk, tiny pups. An easy meal, or so it seemed. Imagine weighing barely 15 kilograms, yet casually walking into territory owned by more than 20 deadly hunters. That's exactly what makes honey badgers legendary. Their skin is one of the loosest in the mammal world. If another predator grabs them, they can literally twist around inside their own skin and bite the attacker right back. Most people don't know this. Even if you grab a honey badger from behind, you're still within reach of its jaws, and those jaws are unbelievably powerful. Strong enough to crush tortoise shells, break bones, and even crack open skulls much larger than their own prey. As the moonlight covered the African grassland, the honey badger moved with incredible confidence. Its nose searched every scent carried by the wind. It wasn't rushing. It wasn't nervous. It had probably stolen from predators before. Closer, 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 until it reached the entrance of the den. Inside, soft squeaks echoed through the tunnel. The adults were gone, or at least, that's what the honey badger believed. The honey badger squeezed inside. Everything became silent. Seconds felt like minutes. Then, movement. One tiny puppy, barely able to walk. The honey badger grabbed it gently by the neck, the same way many predators carry young prey. Without making much noise, it began dragging the pup toward the entrance. Success, no alarm, no barking, no chase. Just one more easy meal. But nature rarely rewards overconfidence, because something had changed outside. A faint sound, footsteps, not one pair, several. The hunting party had returned earlier than expected, and they were about to discover something missing. One adult reached the den, then another, then another. Suddenly, the quiet night exploded. Sharp whistles, high-pitched alarm calls. Wild dogs don't roar. They communicate through whistles, chirps, and unique vocal sounds that allow the entire pack to coordinate instantly. Within seconds, every adult understood. A puppy was missing. Unlike many predators that hunt alone, African wild dogs behave almost like one giant family. Everyone helps raise the pups. Everyone protects them. Everyone fights for them. That level of cooperation is one reason they're among Africa's most successful carnivores. Then, one dog caught the scent. Honey badger. The chase began. Most animals would panic, not the honey badger. Instead of dropping the pup immediately, it stood its ground, growling, charging, snapping. Its famous black and white coat wasn't just for appearance. Scientists believe its bold coloring acts as a warning signal, telling predators, "I am dangerous." Many predators learn that lesson the hard way. Even lions have occasionally abandoned attacks after being injured by determined honey badgers. The wild dogs surrounded it. One attacked from behind, another rushed from the side. The honey badger spun instantly. Its loose skin let it twist almost completely around, landing painful bites on anything that got too close. For several intense moments, the pack hesitated. Even together, they respected the tiny warrior. But numbers matter. The pressure kept increasing. The barking grew louder. The circle became tighter. Eventually, the honey badger made the only logical decision. The pup wasn't worth dying for. It released the puppy and disappeared into the darkness before the pack could close every escape route. The wild dogs quickly recovered their youngster, surrounding it with incredible care before returning safely to the den. Here's something that surprises even wildlife experts. Honey badgers don't survive because they're invincible. They survive because they're unbelievably intelligent. Researchers have observed honey badgers stacking logs, rolling rocks, opening gates, using objects like tools, and escaping enclosures that many larger animals never could. Some zoos have had to redesign entire exhibits because honey badgers kept escaping. African wild dogs are equally remarkable. When a hunt succeeds, the adults return to the pups and regurgitate fresh meat for them. Injured pack members are often fed first. Even elderly dogs receive food from younger members. That level of cooperation is extremely rare among predators. It's one reason wild dog packs function almost like a single living organism. So while the honey badger is famous for fearlessness, the African wild dog reminds us that teamwork can defeat even the boldest individual. Nature doesn't always reward strength. Sometimes it rewards cooperation. The honey badger walked away alive. The puppy survived. The pack protected one of its own. And once again, the African wilderness proved that courage comes in many forms. Sometimes it's standing alone against impossible odds. Other time, it's fighting together as a family. If this incredible wildlife story surprised you, don't forget to like this video and turn on notifications so you never miss another unbelievable animal story. Tell us in the comments, who impressed you more, the fearless honey badger or the united wild dog pack? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure, where nature once again proves that reality is often more unbelievable than fiction.